Hello, good morning. This is Coach Kibo, and I'm the coach of Tanza Badminton Academy. My full-time job is I'm a counselor, psychologist, psychotherapist. So most of the times as I coach, I apply, the wisdom of psychology, the mindfulness, the techniques from cognitive behavioral therapy, to help athletes build their confidence, deal with their negative beliefs that hinder them to release their fullest potential. Thinking of doing this series of videos to talk about why the psychology of athletes are actually very important, cannot be neglected in order for them to reach their fullest potential. I was talking with one of our players and I realized that meron talagang impact, and ako as a psychologist, nakita ko yon through many people through the years, ng secure attachment versus dysfunctionality in the families. Let me explain that. Pag secure attachment, meaning yung parents are not perfect but available, consistent, emotionally and financially supportive. They are really there to support physically and emotionally and mentally. And then when, the player is down, their child is down, the child can go back to the parent with safety and security. And I noticed that, my former teammates who became regional palarong pambansa players, who became their own respective champions during their seasons, and naging mga university athletes din ng NCAA, UAAP, and even other universities. And na-notice ko na yes, they are imperfect. Yes, they experience defeats. They are not perfect athletes, but talaga namang bumulusok, Thanks to our Coach Alex. Shout out to you, Coach Alex, who is very passionate to train and coach us. At magaling din talaga siyang coach. So I kudos to him. But besides that, their parents, my teammates' parents, are actually always on the training. They are there, it became their family bonding to attend the training. So imagine every time that we did training, they are there. And every time that we have tournaments, they are there. Most of the time, like 85 to 95%. And true enough, dito ko napatunayan na yung secure attachment, meaning the consistent, safe, secure, and very supportive parenting for them help them to be the athletes that they are meant to be. They were meant to be nung time na yun. So talagang bumulusok, they became one of the best ng Cavite nung time na yun. And doon ko napatunayan na due to their secure attachment, their parents that are very supportive, not just financially, but emotionally and mentally, it helped them reach immediately their fullest potential. And that's what I realized yesterday, and dun ko masasabi talaga na napakahalaga ng support, not just financially, but financially very important, but the mental, emotional, physical presence of a biological parent. And we cannot minimize that. We cannot neglect that through that reality. Dun ko rin napansin when there is so much on the other side, dysfunctionality in an athlete's family, mas activated yung amygdala. Amygdala is the threat center of the brain where when it is activated due to a threat or panganib, nagkakaroon ng fight, flight, or freeze mode. So either like mahirapang kontrolin yung galit, or manginginig, or parang out of the game, out of the reality ng game, out of focus. So the amygdala is actually easily activated, and it makes sense kasi kung there is abuse inside the home, shaming about like doing sports, dapat nag-aaral ka lang, there's lack of financial support, no physical presence, no emotional support, no processing of emotions from the biological parents or significant others, and dagdag mo pa na may iba't ibang uri ng abuse, verbal, physical, emotional. So the amygdala gets easily activated, and that's what I notice from athletes that are part of a dysfunctional family. And sadly, I'm pretty exposed to many children that are parts of dysfunctional families. So it's so sad and it's so frustrating, no, na there's a lot of talented and gifted athletes here, but due to the dysfunctionality, then their fullest potentials are hindered. So usually the triggers are more intense for them, and the amygdala gets more activated easily, and the thought pattern about self-belief, belief about the opponent, belief about their skills are more negative. So that's the reality, That's the biology. When amygdala is activated, our prefrontal cortex are deactivated, meaning our ability to think, and the body responds to the activated amygdala. So that's what happens. We cannot undo that when it is activated. So the only way to deal with that is through, breaking of thought pattern through the help of cognitive behavioral therapy, through mindfulness, to bring the nervous system into calm and safety mode so that the body would be relaxed and calm, and that they would be able to give their best, during tournaments. So yes, that's a sad reality among many athletes. Di na ako lalayo here. Where I am, but uh, it's not something that cannot be dealt with. So that's why intentional emotional processing, mindfulness practices, breaking of thought patterns are very important to help athletes from dysfunctional families to for them to reach their fullest potential. But because without the dealing with the psychology, then it is impossible for them to reach their fullest potential. There will always be a thorn, like a stop, for them to be able to give their best during their tournaments. And it's not something that is a hopeless case or situation. God always works to redeem whatever the enemy meant for evil. When imagine this, no, kung you've got everything and you won, you became a champion. It's not something that you can thank God for. But God always works in a very highly unlikely ways, and He can turn something bad into good. And that's what I'm excited about, on how God will use our weaknesses, especially among athletes, as they work hard, as they commit in dealing with their psychology, become self-aware, process their emotional experiences. Then God can really move mountains and show that He can bring out the best from the most foolish things and weakest people, or dysfunctional uh, people, athletes that come from unsupportive, toxic environment. He can do something great when a person is willing to open up himself or herself in that kind of work. So yun lang. So this is the psychology of secure attachment versus dysfunctionality, and I just want to share that nuggets of wisdom with you guys. Hanggang sa muli.